Jayson, why did you want Derrick so bad in your presser the other day? How did you get him here today?
Tell them the real reason? Because we had because I didn't want him to leave me on the bus when he was leaving D.C. So I was like, he probably don't know it, but it's like the unwritten rule. We're supposed to do media together ever since we had that interaction with the guy I thought I had a fake watch in Abu Dhabi. So it's like we kind of bonded post-game media now.
What kind of Joe talks to us a lot about the importance of physicality. He thought Detroit was the more physical team for a while tonight. What problems did they cause, and how do you feel like you guys ultimately responded to that?
Yeah, I think that's what they kind of hold their hat on. Just offensive rebounds, but I think also defensively we weren't really owning our space the way we needed to. So something that we definitely can learn from and grow from, and they did a good job of. I mean, they were down 20, and then they just never gave up and just kind of turned it up a little bit, and we weren't able to figure it out till the end, and then we started guarding and getting stops and pulled away the win.
Jayson, could I ask you to kind of comment on that same question, just the resolve you guys showed after, just stubbing your foot there in the second and third?
Yeah, it's never going to be pretty or perfect always. We play 82 games a year, and there's some prideful guys in the NBA. It's a long game, how fast-paced the game is, no 20-point lead to say. So you got to give them credit. They played well in that third and fourth, and we didn't. And they upped the physicality. But the fun part was just how we figured out a way to win. We were never rattled, never worried. We know what we're supposed to do on offense, how to execute our late game, plays that we like to go to. Drew made some big shots at the end, and then D. White and Drew made some big stops. And it was just fun to be a part of, fun to be a part of those moments of it's not going well, it's kind of ugly, and we not rattled and we figure it out. And everybody plays a part in that.
Derrick, will you take us through the block on Cade?
I mean, they made a nice play. Just go up there and make a play. He had dunked on me earlier in the game, so I feel like I had to get some revenge on that one.
What'd you say after you blocked it?
I got that one. Something like that.
What'd you really say?
Something like that.
Something like that, all right.
A little more colorful.
That doesn't sound like me.
The people like when you show more emotion.
I'm working on it.
Hey, Jayson.
You got 2 on him. 2 blocks on Cade.
You ain't had no blocks last game.
I had a block all season, so got to work my way back. Won a game.
From here on out.
That's the rules.
Yikes. Hey, Jayson. I know it's only been
Appreciate that.
I know it's only been on one game as of right now, but in what ways? What are some of the things that you see that are a little bit different from the Pistons of last year versus the Pistons that you guys just finished on playing against?
They added some vets, right? They got Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway, Tobias Harris, some guys that have had some success in this league and deep playoff runs, with some young talent. Detroit lost all those games in a row last year, but it was just because they were young, not because they're not talented. They got a lot of talented guys over there that compete, that play hard, that are physical. So regardless of whatever their record is, we've understood that, coming into tonight and last year that it's going to be tough. They're gonna play you tough. They're going to make it hard on you. And, they were young, super young last year, and, they've added some older guys, and they got JB as a coach. So, I'm looking forward to see what they do this year.
And I know it's definitely not the same from when you and Jalen was, young and trying to establish yourself in the league. But what are some of the rough times that you guys have to overcome in order to get to where y'all actually are as of right now?
I think you learn through experience. Right? Everybody has their different path to wherever you try and get to. those guys trying to figure out maybe how to get to the playoffs, right? And, early on we kept going to the conference finals and we were trying to figure out how to win a championship. And we took our bumps and bruises along the way until we figured it out. That's just part of your growth and maturity as a young player in this league.
It was just game 3, and you guys have seen everything, but what's the value, like, early in the year, having, a reset, a test, showing you where things still need to get better, that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's not always going to be a blowout, and just understand that there's going to be so many different ways we can win games, and so many different people are going to have to step up for us. So each game's different. Each game's a learning opportunity, and so we're going to learn from this game, and I think it's good for us to be challenged. It's good for us to stay together in moments like that and just find ways to win.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers.